There's always a price point out there for everyone, and knowing you can't always cater for everyone's needs or desires, but you can offer them something at all levels. Hello, and welcome to Alchemy Mindset. I'm your host, Anna Hastie, business mindset coach for women and a sound healer. If you are ready to become the most aligned, magnetic, and confident businesswoman you are worthy and deserving of being, then this show is for you. This is where I share everything from mindset, energy, and spirituality, and how to embody your future self in business and life. Sprinkle that with deeply relaxing sound healings and meditations, and you have the Alchemy Mindset podcast. Hit subscribe so you always get the latest episode. Now let's begin. Hello, and welcome to this episode of the Alchemy Mindset podcast, where I am sharing with you today my predictions for 2024. Now, if you found me for the first time ever, welcome! My name is Anna. I am your podcast host. I'm a mindset coach and a sound bath healer. I share everything here on all that I love: mindset, sound baths, affirmations, meditations, journaling, self-coaching, all the things. And I couldn't help but start the new year with my predictions for 2024, as I said before, because at this time of year, and even like towards the end of last year, I was seeing a lot of things coming up from other mentoring, like business mentoring coaches and other people in different industries offering their predictions and trends for the coming year. And we hear and see this from all different angles. I'm sure you've seen it from social media, what's hot, what's not, marketing and strategy, industry leaders, even people in your industry, what is hot, what is not, what to expect, what not to do, what to be aware of, what's coming, all the things. I mean, really, a prediction is, how do they know this? Have they just consulted a crystal ball, their tarot cards, have talked to their industry, divine powers that be? So for me, where I stand as a mindset coach, I would be doing you a great disservice if I didn't share with you some of the trends that I actually see coming through and my thoughts on how you can navigate them. Now, again, how do I know this? How do I see this? Have I had any insights or downloads or crystal ball readings? Well, not really, but they're all things that I'm seeing that have come through my clients and things that I'm seeing from witnessing and just observing the general business world around me, which is something I love to do. I love to see what people are saying and thinking. Now, some of them may seem familiar to you, some of them may be new to you, and I've just got 3 hot ones because I feel like we just need to know some 3 main ones. And I feel like if we have these in our back pocket for 2024, they can really help you navigate, move through, and make this year amazing within your mindset. Now, the first one I want to share, because I see this a lot, and I'm going to title it under the category of money mindset. It's the consumer behavior. It's a lot being thrown around now, and particularly a lot with, the rise in interest rates that we've seen over the last 12 months and even longer, people's feedback on who's buying, who's not buying. And I just want to talk about this because I feel like this is a really good angle on terms of money mindset. Now, money mindset, I think, should be always worked on and always reviewed. And if you haven't worked on your money mindset, let's start doing that for 2024, because I believe that when we work on our money mindset, it actually flows and has such a catalyst within our business and how we operate, how we attract, how we receive clients, make sales, even how we manage our money, and how we can grow our money. But let's just go back to consumer behavior. Now, ultimately, this can send a shiver down our spine and maybe ignite some anxiety over, am I going to make any sales? Are people buying right now? Will my business succeed, or will it shut down because no one's buying? Everything's really expensive. So here's the hard and fast truth about it. This is what I truly believe. People are always going to buy from people. People who make sales are always going to make sales. Money is always being spent. Money is always circulating. Money is always moving around. It's energy. It has to. It can't be held down forever. It has to be given away. It has to be spent. It has to be received. Money always circulates. So yes, while people will choose what they want to spend their money on, because there's a lot of research saying out there that people are just, being a bit more cautious. Maybe they don't have a lot of excess cash just to throw around on all the things that they like, but they do choose to spend their money on the things that mean the most to them. And ultimately, there's always going to be someone out there who is still buying something from someone, somewhere, and that could be you. So my suggestion here would be really work on your money mindset. Really focusing in on your money mindset and getting really clear on what your beliefs and behaviors are around money yourself, how money feels, how it works for you, because when you work on your money mindset, it's going to have that ripple effect into your business, and you'll feel less stressed and anxious about making sales, about people buying, the economy, and you'll have more of an understanding around your actions around money. Because when you understand your actions around money, you will understand how those thoughts and actions around money are probably filtering out into how you make sales, how you show up, how you serve, how you promote things, how you receive money, how you charge for your products and services, and knowing that there are people out there who are still going to buy from you. There are people who are still ready and waiting to buy from you. And this is what I also want you to understand. Secondly, there is a price point from everyone out there. Not everybody is going to maybe be able to afford your high ticket thing. And we all have a high ticket thing, no matter what we do, whether it's a product, a service, some aspect of our business. We have something that may be like at the high end, and we may have something at the low dollar end. It's kind of like going to a restaurant. Entrees are really low dollar amounts, but the main, like the steaks or whatever meaty things they serve in a restaurant, are usually really high priced. Even fish of the day can really have a high price on it. But there's always something within that menu that someone is going to be like, oh, well, I'll have the share plate of some chips and the buffalo wings because I can afford that, but I can't really afford the steak today. Or I'm not really into the steak, but I really want to put my money towards a dessert. Or they love cocktails and they're more than happy to spend that money on an espresso martini, but they don't want to spend the money on a salad or an entree, right? They want to go for the fish of the day and that high expensive cocktail. There's always a price point out there for everyone. And knowing you can't always cater for everyone's needs or desires, but you can offer them something at all levels. So cast your mind over what you offer and just see where you can capture everybody's price point. Knowing that you still can't cater for everybody's needs per se. Like, we're not here to serve everybody, but the people that you are attracting in your business, there may be something that you can give away for free that they're happy to have, and that's all they need. And when they're ready to buy more from you, they will be there to buy more from you. For example, in the massage world, I may have had a 30-minute massage. And then I may have also had an hour and a half or a 2-hour combo special, knowing that the 30-minute and the 2-hour thing were 2 different price points. But somewhere in there, somebody would be able to afford something to help their health and well-being. Maybe I even had a free offer in there of something, buy one, get one free. Or looking at the business that I run now, I have a lot of free content on this podcast. I have some free sound baths through my social media channels. And there's even some free things on my website you can get. So there's the free things. Then I have a lot of intro offer things, some resources that are like subliminals or meditations that are easy things people can buy. They're a no-brainer like costs. That's literally junk change. That's all you need to purchase these things. And then it slowly trickles into my sound bath classes and then events and then my 90-minute intensive coaching and then the 1-to-1 3-month package. So there's always something there to offer for somebody. And this is where I want to lead to the next thing. When it comes to your clients, and here's the money mindset, you can't control over what people choose to buy or what they want to do with their money or how they are going to pay for something. So when it comes back to this whole consumer choice and what they're choosing to buy, they're choosing what they want to spend their money on. You have no control over that. None whatsoever. It's actually none of your business how they're choosing to spend their money and how they're going to pay for that. If you offer options such as pay in full, payment plans, that afterpay service or zip pay, if that's something you want to do, great. You've given them options, even a direct bank transfer, if that's how you can incorporate it into your business and it works well, amazing. If they can pay cash, great. There's your options. But you still don't have any choice on what they spend and how they spend it and how they're going to pay for it. That's none of your business. So for example, if you wanted to offer a class and then back it up with another class. Let's say you're teaching yoga and you did a yoga class and then you wanted to back it up with a longer something or other class thereafter, back-to-back classes of some sort, or one class on one day and one class on the other day. If they want to buy and pay for both classes, amazing. They clearly love what you do and they want to be part of your world. But if they don't want to, that's okay. Like, they don't have to. If you want to run those classes on both days or back to back, do what feels right for you, knowing that people will book in and pay for what they want to do based on that, purely on their decision. And you have no control or no way of deciding what is best for them and how they are going to pay for that thing. That's up for them. If they have a credit card, they can pay with their credit card. And I hope to God they're not running up a huge debt. Let's face it, we don't want people to go into debt or to rack up bills that they can't pay, but still, it's none of your business. That's none of your business. So when it comes to consumer behavior and money mindset, take those points on board. Ultimately, know that money is still circulating. People are still making sales. There's a price point out there for everyone. You can't always cater for everyone's needs or desires, but you can sometimes offer something on all levels, and that can also help people in your audience. Knowing that you still don't have any control of what they choose to buy. You can only nurture your relationship and love for them, but at the same time, it's up to them to make the decisions about how they use their money and what they want to use their money on and how they're going to pay for that thing. All right, let's roll over into the second one. This one I'm really seeing actually happen a lot, and I really want to make this part of my business somewhere in there that I help people not fall into, and it is burnout. I have felt elements of burnout in my own business and life, and I've witnessed it and seen it in other clients and friends. And I see it kind of rising with this pressure that we're putting on ourselves to be and do and have all the things. And I see it a lot as women, where ultimately trying to juggle all the balls and wear all the hats, not only within our business, but also at the same time within our personal lives, managing our families, our homes, our personal health and well-being, our kids, just keeping our sanity on board, cleaning and keeping a house, all the things. And burnout is not a place where I want or desire anybody to be. It is just not a good place. Burnout is when you're stressed, when you're tired, when you're anxious, and it's where ultimately you start feeling disheartened and disengaged and uninspired with your business. And it's just something that I feel we all need to navigate and be able to manage so that our business continue to still thrive and be successful, just as we can keep all the shit together that happens in the background, right? I really don't want burnout to be a trend, or the year 2024 was the year of burnout in the entrepreneurial world, or even have it as a national holiday or a public day where it's Burnout Awareness Day. Like, hell no. I really want people to achieve their goals and have their best life, but do it in a way that's going to feel right and healthy for them. Now, this for you, if you're feeling like this is creeping in, it may be time for you to just observe through a different lens, or get someone to support you in doing this, in finding ways that you can make sure your health and well-being is being taken care of first and foremost. And is there a way that you can just wind your business back a little bit while you get back on track with your health and well-being? Because burnout leads to some serious, horrible health issues, I feel. It can lead to illness. It can lead to more time and downtime out of your business than what you probably desire. It can lead to rippling out into relationships, your health and well-being within your family life, money, and I'm sure so much more. In all honesty, I truly believe that mindset and energy work now needs to be incorporated as a mandatory thing in our lives, just as we are all encouraged to be eating more healthy and getting exercise. We've seen a big rise on mental health, which I think is also really important, and that is part of that mindset energy work. But I would really love to see people spending more time working on their energy, taking care of themselves in terms of their spiritual health and well-being, because we are energetic beings. Nobody here on earth, neither you nor me, is more energetic than the other. We are all one big vibrating mass, a bunch of atoms vibrating very closely together to make us into a solid mass, which is a human being living We're a spiritual being living in a human body, in a physical vessel. We're no different from each other. We're just having different experiences and different lives. But when we do that mindset work, where we work on our limiting beliefs, behaviors, past patterns, habits, all that kind of stuff, it has a profound change within our health and well-being, within our mindset, within rippling out into our world around us. And believe me, it can make huge, big changes into our lives. Energy work, taking care of our energy hygiene. Again, I've said it before, I've got an episode on that. Go check that out. Episode 37. It's a really good one on how to just take care of your energy hygiene so that you are taking care of that spiritual and energetic self, because you are that. You're not just physical. We're an energetic spiritual body as well. So let's decrease the burnout. Take care of yourself. Make sure you're getting good rest, drinking plenty of water, sleeping, doing the mindset work, doing the mental health, taking care of yourself, because it does have that ripple effect out into your business. If there's things in your business that are just draining you, weighing you down and making you stressed, can you outsource? Can you give it to someone else? Do you need to still be doing that? Is it serving you? Can you get rid of it? All of those things. And if you're at a scale within your business where you feel like you're on your freaking runaway train and there's no brakes, like where's the emergency stop brake? Again, tune in. What can I do to get help on this? Who can support me? What can I offload? What do I need to do? While I want the wheels to continue going, who's in my support team that can help me right now? Who can I lean on to help me navigate this moment so that I can set myself up better, make the changes and shifts that I need to do to shift me in this moment? Alrighty. The next one. This is a bit more fun. I predict there will be a huge rise in collaboration over competition. I see this lot filtering out into the social media world where people are saying like it's more about collabs rather than individual posting and whatever else they predict in the social media world of what is hot or not. I really do feel that collaboration over competition is on the rise. And this is so freaking empowering as the solopreneur, as the boss babe, in the entrepreneurial world. Working together is not only strategic in terms of being able to tap into each other's audiences or realms, but it's also an awesome way to raise each other, raise our vibration together, rise, empower each other, and just have some freaking fun. Because let's face it, business can sometimes be a little bit of a hard slog, but we need to remember to have fun. We need to remember how to have fun within our business, because when you're in that element of fun, it's a higher vibration, you're feeling more positive, you're more feeling abundant, and things just flow and happen in ways that you never ever believed could possibly happen. Energy builds energy, right? Whether it's negative or positive, energy builds energy. Negative energy en masse builds more negative energy. You can see that rise, and I'm going to say it, I do not watch the news and I do not read newspapers because it breeds so much negativity. Never see anything positive in a newspaper. Hated watching the news as a kid. The only part I loved was the weather, because I knew it was at the end of the news and it only told me something nice about the weather. But even now we probably don't want to watch it because we think of climate change. Positivity brings positivity. Let's rise and raise each other up. The more you have of one energy, the more it creates and empowers others. Now, when we're looking at the entrepreneurial space, there are so many people looking to connect, relate to, and build on with each other. There's so many people that are just wanting to have that support, have that tribe, have that community. Find that. Take time this year to find those people that can support you, and you can also help to raise and rise together. Raise each other up and rise together. Collab over competition. Where can you two, or you and another business owner, whether you're in the same or similar or different industries, work together to build and create more of something? And one amazing affirmation that can help you bring this in, because if you're in a space where you're like, that sounds great and I'd love to collab over with someone, but I don't know who, I don't know anybody, how the hell am I going to find someone? And I hate networking. I really don't like putting myself out there, which I can relate because I'm an introvert when it comes to networking. But you can use this affirmation, and I believe this truly works for me. Every time I say this, I'm like, wow, this affirmation freaking works. This affirmation always brings me what I want. This affirmation always supports me exactly to the words that I'm saying. I call in new and exciting aligned offers and collaborations to come my way. Now, sometimes there's a variation of this. I'm sure you've heard this in a previous episode with affirmations I love, but honestly, if you tweak this in a way that feels right for you and you say, I call in new and exciting, aligned offers and collaborations to come my way, you will be so surprised at how true and how effective and how brilliant this affirmation comes into your reality. You'll be like, oh my God, that actually worked. It happened. And I love it. I love it because it just says exactly that: new and exciting, aligned offers and collaborations. You never know who you're going to meet, or someone who's going to approach you and say, oh, hey, would you be interested in? And don't feel afraid to say yes. Say yes, explore, sit with it, see if it feels right, talk about it, and just do it. Because you never know what the good can come out of just saying yes and doing those things. I believe that empowerment comes from sharing knowledge and energy, and disempowerment and suppression comes from holding onto knowledge and not sharing it. So if you're not sharing it, so share what you know, and the more you share it with other people who are on the similar level, similar wavelength, similar entrepreneurial life, it can get bigger and bolder and better. And with this, I truly believe this is a trend that we can see increase and happen. It's like, I see it right now, how much the word collaboration just rises and raises the energy of the collective up. Now, the collective is our community. It's the people around us. It's the world. And that's what we're meant to be doing, bringing them up into a higher vibration. So we're not sitting in the slums of negativity, fear, which is the primary one, hate, anger, jealousy, greed, all those lower vibrationals. We're rising and raising each other up. We're rising together, raising each other up. And when we do, that is where the most amazing, epic energy and alignment comes from. That's where things just filter in, happens, and we are starting to move further and better into that aspect of us living and having our best life. Living and achieving our goals, our dreams and desires. Ultimately, just excelling ourselves. Okay, I hope that makes sense to you. I know it makes sense to you. You're intelligent people. You're listening to this podcast. You're intelligent people. That's my predictions. I feel like money mindset around consumer behavior is a really big thing, and I would love to see more of the money mindset shifts and changes happen within us. I really do feel that. Burnout. I really want to see this not happen. But I feel like if we're not addressing it, it's going to actually continue and excel, and it's not where we want to be, people. And collab over competition, I really feel like when we step into this place of empowering each other and working as a team, we can do so much more and just excel and exceed in so much within our life. Now, before I leave you here, I just want to say thank you again for listening all the way through to this moment in time. And just to share with you that on Sunday, the 14th of January, 3:00 WA time, I'm doing the most fun and amazing masterclass, Manifest It. Manifestation and a vision board masterclass where I share with you the exact manifestation steps and tips that you need to follow and can do to ultimately manifest your epic year yet, as well as the mindset hacks and techniques that will help you accelerate your manifestations into reality, as well as receive Canva templates that you can create for your desktop, as well as your phone or device background or wallpaper, so that you can get busy manifesting and creating what it is that you want to bring into 2024 with so much energy, so much positivity. Oh, I can't wait to share this. I did this a few years ago and I just had so much fun, and I just love teaching and sharing. So if you're interested, if you're super keen to be part of that, click on the link below in the description. You can find it on my website, annahastie.com, under events, and get on board. Let's manifest it. Let's manifest an amazing 2024. I'm already there. Okay. I'll catch you in the next episode. Thank you again, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye. Thank you so much for tuning in and listening to today's episode. Please rate and review this podcast so that it can continue to thrive and reach more listeners. I love to know who my listeners are, so please screenshot this episode and tag me on Instagram at Anna F. Hastie. And I look forward to connecting with you in the next episode.